What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the $10 million challenge on Judith Plains, Montana. I hope y'all are doing well. So right now, I'm actually selling some water buffalo because they did reproduce. So there's 52 of them, which is going to give us $10,000, which isn't much, but it's enough. So we'll take that. We lose that in a month, so it gives us an extra month, basically. The cows that we have are pretty close to reproduction, yeah, 60, so which is good because we need more milk to keep this dairy going for the cheese. Honestly, I think we have enough to keep it going all the time, but it's running buffalo mods at the same time, so it's kind of hard to keep up with the pizza company. So it is what it is, but we'll be getting rid of this dairy very soon, and we'll be doing just cheese and buffalo mods here very soon. So. And right now, I don't really think we have all that much to do in July. I think we got it all done in the last episode. I'm going to double check right quick. If we don't have anything to do, we're going to press on to August. And but if we do, I'll bring y'all back. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and cultivate up the grass field and turn it into alfalfa. We'll start using that field for alfalfa silage. And that way we can actually harvest all of our corn the right way, and we won't have to worry about corn silage for a while. I think alfalfa, you don't get more, but it's easier to use because you can harvest it, I think like 3 or 4 times a year. I don't know the exact number. You'll have to look at that up, but I think it's 3 or 4 times a year. Which is good because you can actually, for the year, you can actually get more out of it, if that makes sense, than you can corn silage. So we're going to go ahead and run that. We have the hay ventilator going, and we have all these bales right here for the sheep. So our next alfalfa harvest is going to be straight silage. We don't really have a lot to do in this month other than just this cultivation and planting of alfalfa. I think we can plant alfalfa. Should be able to. Yeah, we can plant it. So it'll stop growing in December, January, and February, and start growing again in March. So that'll be really good for us. In the last episode, I went on a little bit of a tangent. So kind of sticking to that, what I was saying on that. I'm going to be doing my best to not burn out, but if I do, y'all are just going to have to figure something out there, because I'll have to take a break. Probably just a week, maybe 2. Usually if I'm burnt out, just 1 week, and I'm good. So I'm going to say... Oh, game froze. Okay. I'm going to say if, I'm starting to feel burnt out, I'll take a week off and go from there. And then... if I'm still feeling burnt out after the week, then maybe push it into the second week, but I highly doubt that, honestly. But 3 videos a week, full-time job, full-time dad, full-time husband, it's a lot. So just bear with me as I get through it. This is one of those, it's just a season thing where I just feel like this during the seasons, and I'll get through it, and once I'm through it, we're all good. So no worries at all. Mentally, I'm chilling. Don't worry about that. But as far as this goes, it's a little much. So, all right, we're gonna get this cultivation done. We're gonna get alfalfa in the ground, and we have an extra bale. I'll have to get that picked up here in a little bit. But I'll wait until it's once it's in our way, and I'll go pick it up. But all right, yeah, let's get this done. we're on our final stretch here. And of course I miss a little tiny little strip, so we're gonna have to get that. Then we're gonna go get that planter. And we're gonna plant that alfalfa. I don't know. We don't have anything else to do, so I don't see a reason to put an AI on it. There's no reason for it. I wonder if that bale will stay balanced on this or not, on this cultivator. We're gonna try it. Let's get it folded up here and we'll throw that bale on top. Hopefully it'll stay. I doubt it, but we'll try it. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. There's a pretty decent gap there. I wonder if it'll let me. Yoink. Come on. And just right there, right in the middle. Oh, okay. There's plenty of room for it to fall, but it's not going to fall, so I wonder if it'll actually hold. We'll see. All right, let's get this cultivator and bale back to the farm. I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, we're all hooked up. However, I would like to go ahead and lime the field before we plant. That way the pH is good to go. I want to get a good yield out of this as far as for silage goes. So I want to get this pretty good. The field's squared away. The more we spray the fields, the higher our economic score goes up. So I'm noticing that a couple fields are already at 100, I think. If we can get an average, oh no, not again, okay. If we can get like an average score of like 95, 97, we're gonna be making a lot of money just in the economic score, in the economic bonus. So let's see, soil types. Yeah, everything's almost 100. Our score right now is 90. If we can get these 3 fields to 90, at least, or even 95 or even 100, then our economic score is going to be right around 95. So if we can get it as close to 95 as possible, that's great, because we're already at 12% extra on everything that we sell because of the economic score, so which is exactly what we want. That goes for every product that you have. Every product that you produce, you will get economic score extra. I don't even know what to call that, but I think there's a term for it, but I don't remember the term. So yeah, this will probably be a long time lapse for you guys, probably 2 or 3 minutes. It's going to be lime and planting. So we're going to get this lime down. We're going to get planted done. And then we'll probably move on to August at that point. I don't foresee a reason for us not to, so. We're done with that, so I think we can probably press on to August. I don't foresee us needing anything. I know that when we move to August, I think we're going to need to harvest the cotton, so stick around for that. If you've watched up to this point, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're at 81 at this present moment, and to all 81 of you guys, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're trying to get to let's go ahead and move on to August. And I don't know. I think we're just going to do cotton, but we definitely don't need anything else. All the animals are good and fed. All the productions are good as far as they're all running and they're all kind of full. We do. I don't know if that was in a different playthrough. Okay, no, greenhouse is good. In my personal playthrough, I need to water the greenhouses. Greenhouses are empty, but yeah, I have a personal Montana playthrough that I get confused every now and again. So, which that one's actually doing really well too. I only have like 3 productions, and I'm at 2.5 million, like projected anyways. I haven't made 2.5 million yet, but 5 years in, 3 productions, 2.5 mil projected. It's not bad. That's really not bad, but I'm cheating like hell. I mean, it's bad. I got movement speed when I'm running around like ×4. I fly around the map all the time. It is crazy what I do on that map, but it's fun. It's a good time. I have a good time with it. So if y'all are looking for that, easy development tools. So I'll show you that right quick actually. So it's this. Y'all have seen it before. You can go flight mode this way. You can turn it on, turn it off this way right here. I keep it off whenever I'm doing my challenge because it's not a challenge if I'm cheating, so I keep that off. This is super strength. On mine, I think default key, if you look in the top right up there, is the home key. And then to enable and disable. Now, this is not, as far as I know, this is not available on console. It's only available on PC. So if you're a PC player, you can get this. It's the easy development tools in ModHub. But you can also go up to a field and set whatever you want in it. So if you want harvest ready crop, you can do that, any crop. If you want stubble tillage, if you want plowed states, if you want fertilizer with no fertilizer, all that stuff. You can also set the weather. If I wanted it to be set in December with snow, I can do that. I can remove the snow, add the snow, all of it. It's really, really good tool to have if you're playing like a personal playthrough and you get like a bug or something, or you just kind of want to do something and you can because you can load it in. But you can load pallets in here. You can add bales. You can plant a tree through here. Remove pallet, all the bale. You can remove all pallets, all bales from the map. Period. So like if you have like, let's say you have 1,000 bales, you have no idea where they're at. You can just remove them and then add them back if you wanted to. It's things like that. So. But really cool, really nice tool to have. I like having it, so it's really nice. And yeah, it's just really nice to have. So, all right, we're going to press on to August. I'm going to double check real quick before we press on, but I don't foresee us doing anything. So, all right, we're in August, and I guess I got it backwards. The canola, barley, and wheat are all ready to go. The cotton still has time on it. Still needs to keep growing, but the cotton, the barley, the wheat, and canola are all good to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that going. I do want to look at getting a new header later on. I have a mod installed from ModHub, and I forget the mod name, but I'll get that here in just a second. Let me get in this combine, get everything hooked up. That's the wrong door. There we go. There's a combine. But let me get in this combine real quick and I'll show you all that mod. It's got like a 20-meter grain header on it. It's massive. It is huge. Like the one that we have is, I think, 15 meters. And the largest one base game is like 18 meters. So if you get this mod, it's, I think it's something like MacDon. I think it's one of the MacDon ones. I don't know. We're going to find out here in just a second. Alright, so we're hooked up. And let's go down to the headers here. Grain headers, yes, this one. It's a MacDon FD2 pack. So Demco plus Demco trailers. But this one down here is 19.2 meters. Excuse me. And the biggest one base game is 15.2. Yeah, 15.2 is the biggest one base game. And with this mod, you can go up to 19.2, which is awesome. But it's $173,000, y'all. That's a lot of money. So if we have extra after we buy the fields, we'll get this. This thing is huge. And it also comes with a trailer attached, so we don't have to buy an extra special trailer or anything like that, header trailer or anything like that. So, which is awesome. And then I'm also thinking about getting another combine to speed up the process here. And there's also the Plains and Prairies pack, the cedar in that. I want that really bad. I have it in my personal playthrough and I'm loving it. I love that cedar. So it's a lot bigger than what we have. So I think it'll be very, very beneficial. All right, I think this should be barley, right? I think we play. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start out with barley because chickens need food. As far as I know, yeah, they need some food. So they're halfway through right now, and we don't have any more in the silo. Yeah, we have 5,000 left, so we need to get them food because they're our profits. They're a profit maker, and we are going to disable straw because we don't need it right now. We have like 800,000 in the TMR bin. We don't really need it, right? That's how much we have in there, right? Yeah. Okay, we have 800,000 liters of straw. We don't need much more than that. Not until next year. We'll do straw next year. We won't do it this year. Ooh, combine's running low on fuel too. Let's see how long it lasts. Hopefully it lasts a while. The only problem with that header is you see this the swath, how it like matches the header size. This swath will be too small. It won't be the entire header length, so we'll have strips where we don't have mulch, unfortunately. But y'all can see we're getting 117% yield at 118% yield. We should be getting 123. However, since we're spraying, we found out in a couple episodes back that that's where the yield loss is. If I turn weeds off right now, we could get 123%. So just for reference, if you're spraying your fields and you have a low yield, that's why. Turn off your weeds and you'll have your full yield back. But I'm keeping it on because I like to spray. These are really big fields, and those weeders are pretty small. I need like 3 or even 4, and I don't have enough tractors for it, so just it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and get this harvest knocked out. We'll probably do canola, the small canola field next, and we'll go from there as far as time goes. So I will see y'all here in a little bit. finishing up this last field here. This is, we just finished up canola. We harvested the barley and canola all in one go. And with that, I think we are done for the night. It's been a great episode. We got a few things done. We didn't really get as much as we normally do done. Just because there just wasn't really all that much to do. We cultivated, we planted, we harvested. So we did a good amount. Not terribly, but we did a good amount. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers. So if you can do that for me, that would be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a great day, great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one.